My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Sagittarius. I'm Gabrielle from Gabrielle's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started with your reading. General card is the 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, let's look at the first row, which is also your past. You get the Page of Wands, 7 of Wands reversed, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I actually saw what took place is, you were pretty much heading off in a certain direction as the Page of Wands. You were pretty much all determined and in your own way of saying, okay, we're going to go on this new journey in the past. Whatever it may have been, any kind of new endeavor, voyage, ship of opportunity, but you were pretty much geared for this one path, which is very impressive, and I really am incredibly proud of you, for actually having this opportunity to be going down this certain path of whatever it may have been. But for some reason, when I see these two other cards combined, like the 7 of Wands reversed, it's like, yeah, it's like, your heart and energy is not in it. Why not? Because something is not working as fast as you had hoped. And the thing is, sometimes, it's like when you're heading down a certain goal or direction, a lot of people want to have immediate gratification. They want to know that it's going to be successful and that'll work. But sadly, in 99% of the cases, there's no guarantee about anything. Why? Because the thing is, it's like, there's always unforeseen circumstances, unexpected situations that take place. And the thing is, okay, you're heading down, you have this idea, you're heading down this path, you have this idea, and you're pretty much thinking, okay, I know where I'm heading down towards, but yet, sometimes you're hit with like minor or, metaphorical setbacks, hopefully not actual, setbacks. Sometimes, when you get a flat tire, or, it's like, well, your bank card, something like that, or this or that happened. But I do see that there is a bit of setback, and it causes you to kind of start thinking, well, I don't know if I want to keep proceeding with it because it's very slow. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow card, but yet it's moving surely and steady, but it's still kind of not as fast as like the Knight of Wands, because it's like fiery and passionate like yourself, or like even the air, or the Knight of Swords and stuff like that you want to know, that there's fast moving development and stuff like that. But that's kind of what I saw for you, is that something wasn't really moving in your favor, and you kind of just thought, well, why do I bother? Well, the most important thing is just, it's like, patience is always key to anything. Immediate gratification does not work at all. It's like, okay, it's like that vampire saw me as immediate gratification because he pretty much, or actually more or less as a snack. I don't think I was even immediate. Well, then again, it's like vampires, it's like if you don't think about this, but then of course, okay, whatever. In current times, you get 7 of Swords, which is kind of like a deceptive con man, con woman, individual, but it's also about strategy. Then you get the Page of Pentacles reversed. Then you get 10 of Swords reversed. Okay, let's leave it at that. I'm just kidding. No. The thing is, it's like, I actually do see you wanting to strategize on something. So something is not working so much in your favor, and so you're pretty much just thinking, okay, we're going to try something different. And that's what I love and admire about the hunters and huntresses, the centaurs out there, is that you guys will want to keep going. It's better to be moving than being stuck. So I do see that something, that you're pretty much saying, well, I'm going to head down into this different direction because I don't want to just keep, not doing anything and stuff like that. That's just not how I work. But yet, for some reason, it seems like you feel like you're not getting anything out of it. It can happen, where you're going down a different direction. You're pretty much just saying, okay, let's try something different. Let's, maybe, we'll tweak it a bit. Let's try to edit it or something. But then what happens is it doesn't work at all. So sometimes, it's like you need to have patience. It's like being stuck in a metaphorical, like traffic jam, for example. So, I know the human has told me plenty of times, even like last week, he said he was stuck in a traffic jam, and he said how obnoxious it was and stuff like that, and I was thinking, okay, he managed. But the thing is sometimes you need to be stuck in a metaphorical traffic jam, because if you go off into a different direction and you say, okay, I'm going to try to move on to that, well, then you might have end up in a different traffic jam, and then you just think, oh my goodness, I think I should have stayed there, because, it's like, And now I have to, take another extra half hour to get back home or to my work or destination, wherever it is. So sometimes you just actually need to have patience and just kind of stick into your own lane and say, okay, we're going to stay here and we're not going anywhere. Because when we look at the future, should you actually decide to proceed with a different route or path, you do end up with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Three of Wands, but yeah, you do get Seven of Cups. So what I actually see here is, it's like, okay, okay, let's say that you did decide to actually take that other alternative path and it just brought you over to a different traffic jam. Well, now you're pretty much just kind of saying, well, now I'm not benefiting from this at all. I feel like I've lost a lot of more gasoline or a lot of more money and stuff like that, and I feel like that there's no, that there's no outlook anymore. But yet, there's still options and opportunities for you no matter what. So the thing is, my key phrase that I want to share with my beloved Sagittarian male and female out there is that, patience is key to any kind of success. It's like, nothing worth having comes easy, and everything always takes time. It's like if you want to bake something, it's like, yeah, you have to put it in the oven and then you have to wait, right? Well, before you can really enjoy the whatever it is that you guys enjoy. But the thing is patience is key. Now let's look at clarification. For the Page of Wands, you pretty much wanted to head down this one direction and path because you got the Lord of Skulls, the King of Pentacles. Amazing. All systems went for you. Everything, all the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed. Everything just worked out for you, and that's why you wanted to to head on this endeavor, on this voyage towards wherever it was in the past. So that's impressive. And I'm not surprised, it's like the Centaur, make sure that you're all healthy, and capable of going out for the hunt out into the beautiful wilderness of wherever it may be. But that's kind of what I saw you doing, is you pretty much just said, okay, we're going to try something because everything is going to work out for us because everything is on our side for now. For the Seven of Wands, you didn't want to put, enough time and energy into something because you pretty much just thought, okay, maybe there was a bit of a dead end, but you get the Six of Swords. So you were pretty much actually heading off into a different direction, and that could have also caused a bit of a demotivation of some kind. Because, when you have a certain route, that you're taking, like with these navigation machines, that the human even shows me. I mean, I don't really know much about it, but the only thing is, it's like if you're heading down, and then suddenly, you're hit with a bit of a dead end or a blockade of some kind, I can understand how it's really, depressing, and yeah, it could be really, any kind of depressing, moment that could cause you to think, okay, now we're going to have to take a different route. And it doesn't have to mean like any path or anything, but any kind of like path or voyage or ship of opportunity that you're heading down towards. You're pretty much just thinking, okay, I need to go down something different. And so sometimes you have to take detours, sometimes you have to choose different paths, sometimes you have to do everything all over again, but the most important thing is to not ever give up, because whatever worth having doesn't always come easy, or never comes easy, to be honest. But to be honest, it's like eventually you will get there if you have patience. I can understand with the Knight of Pentacles, something is moving slowly but surely, but you get the Five of Grails because you just pretty much just think, now I feel like I have to start all over again. I feel like that there's no any kind of, life beyond the horizon, or whatever phrase humans use. But I can understand how you could feel, let down, disappointed, depressed, despaired in any way, because you pretty much just think, well, I don't see any kind of progress or development. Trust me, I've been down that road for plenty of time, so I understand you completely. But to be honest, it's like, okay, it's like we are taught, all of these setbacks that we face, whether it's like failing an exam, you don't get the trophy immediately, is because, these are all moments of thinking about, how bad do I want this? And that's what you have to remind yourself, is how bad do you want to, get back home, and how long are you willing to endure the metaphorical traffic jam to get to your final destination? You just have to remind yourself and just be patient, and well, sooner or later, you'll get what you want. With the Seven of Swords, you get the Eight of Wands. So you want to have immediate gratification by strategizing a different way. I get it. I understand that something, that this is pretty much immediate gratification, and you're strategizing, analyzing, and you're pretty much, going through the whole, prerequisite list of what you want and need to start achieving. However, the thing is make sure that whatever you're doing right now is going to work, and not that it ends up in a Ten of Swords kind of situation, because, it's like immediate gratification doesn't work. It's like, if you want to build a house, you need to know exactly how to build a house. You don't just start piling bricks on each other and saying, okay, and because, well, suddenly, if you don't put time, effort, energy, and all of your, little, prerequisite, phases and stuff like that, it's just going to break down and then you just think, oh, goodness, now I have to start all over. So just make sure if you do decide to proceed with this, is that everything is just in clarity mode. Because for Page of Pentacles, you feel like you're not getting anything out of it because you get the Nine of Swords. Of course you do. Because the thing is, it's like immediate gratification doesn't work. And the thing is, it's like, should you start, piling all those bricks on each other and thinking, okay, I'm going to try to build a house, I'm going to try to do this and that and the other, and then it breaks down. That is what I'm afraid and worried about you. If you want to actually get something, you need to put time, effort, you need to go through the whole, list of trainings, education, anything, and maybe even ask advice and help and guidance from other people. But, that's why I understand that you're not getting any out of it, because it's just packed with nightmares and disappointments and frustrations. So, and the only thing is, it's like I would maybe change course a bit. That would just only be my suggestion, or at least have patience. That's, don't change course, but have patience, and just know that, whatever, you're dealing with right now, something good will eventually come. For the Ten of Swords, you get Two of Grails. So, something is not working out, but yet, other people are pretty much going to be supporting you and saying, okay, we're going to help you out. Let's say that your metaphorical house of bricks is crumbled again. Other people are probably going to, as long as you ask for help, of course. I mean, I don't think people will immediately rush unless they do. But I do see some kind of potential partnership or any kind of help or guidance coming from you, even though you feel like that something is not working out for you. Because normally, when you're trying something and other people actually are watching you, even from a distance, to think, okay, let's see how far Sagittarius will get with this voyage, endeavor, passion project, goal, whatever it is. Eventually, if they actually see that you're not, that it's not working out for you, somebody will eventually come to you and say, okay, let's try this out together. So I do see some kind of help, guidance, and support coming towards you. So despite the Ten of Pentacles reversed of not getting whatever you hope, dream, and desire, you do get some kind of wish fulfillment. And this is a different wish fulfillment. So this is pretty much not what you wanted in the past, with the Path or with the Page of Wands kind of situation. I see that there's definitely a new wish fulfillment coming towards you. Whatever it is, it's for you and you to know. I can't read minds. I only know senses. But I just see that, you're definitely, getting something that you really want and hope and dream and desire. Maybe it is that house of bricks, whatever it may be. But whatever it is I do see some wonderful, beautiful wish fulfillment. And it doesn't have to be anything, that you really wanted. It could just be a real miraculous wish fulfillment that can be, will give you that, wow, really amazing, beautiful. So just think about it. So despite the Three of Wands reversed, you feel like that there's no outlook. There's pretty much, no kind of growth or development, but you do get the Hierophant. So you could have Earth, of Taurus, maybe Virgo, Capricorn somewhere in your star chart. But I do see that there's people, that if you want to ask for help and stuff like that, there are people that are going to help you out, because that's why in the final phase you do get the the Seven of Cups of options and opportunities and stuff like that. So the thing is if it feels like that there's no outlook, there's usually somebody out there that's willing to actually, lend a hand or give some assistance of some kind and say, okay, as long as you come to me and you say, okay, I need help and I need guidance and support, I'm willing to light, my way for you and stuff like that. So, and that's what I see. It's actually really good, wonderful. For Seven of Cups, you get opportunities and options because you get the Lord of Knives, the King of Swords. Wonderful. I see ambition and determination because you are being presented with new opportunities, and that's what I love to. Even though this is an air card and you are fire, you could definitely have Aquarius. I mean, the star is actually an Aquarius card, so this could be still taking place during Aquarius season real soon in the future, maybe somewhere in February. But I do see that you're going to be on your analytical, wonderful, beautiful, determined, strategic self again, because you're going to be having options, and it's pretty much going to motivate you to start proceeding with a different course of action. So whatever this whole first idea was that you pretty much had in mind, pretty much, oh yeah, I'm going to go down this one path, it pretty much wasn't going to work out, and all you just need to have is patience and and wait for the next opportunity to to find you. Though I can understand that if you want to start putting time and effort into yourself, that if it just constantly doesn't work out for you, eventually other people will come to your aid. Good. For your special card, your special vampire, you get strength. It's a Leo card. And Leo and Sagittarius, how beautiful. Maybe you do have Leo somewhere in your area, you know, or Aquarius or any other. But to be honest, you have a lot of, mixed zodiacs here. But I do see strength within you, and I am not surprised. The centaur, the hunter and huntress is incredibly strong to be going out there and to be hunting for what you want, need, and desire, and that's what I see for you, is go on the beautiful hunt. Be the lion, be the centaur, be the hunter or huntress, but that's what I see you doing. Okay, for your vampire oracle. Jealousy. Okay, I can't show the card. I can only show the little pouty girl, the pouty little vampiress and stuff like that, but that's why I'm going to have to turn this one around. Jealousy, envy, punishment, and changing course, and that's what I see you doing. Okay, you know, I can understand how, you know, jealousy, you know, well, any kind of, you know, jealousy could take place when you feel like everybody else is succeeding and you're not. Okay, it happens, but the thing is the most important thing is never compare yourself to other people and never say, oh yeah, you know, those people are you know, stronger and wiser than me and I'm just nothing and stuff like that. Never, ever compare yourself at all. No. The thing is, you know, I can't compare myself to a human and to say, oh yeah, you know, it's like, oh, you know, well, yeah, the human woman can, you know, will do this and that, and I'm just a vampire and stuff like that. Or maybe even humans look at me and say, well, I'm just a human and you're just a strong, determined 300-year-old vampire. Well, you can't compare anything. You don't know anything. You don't, you know everything, to be honest. But you know, if there's any kind of jealousy, okay, I understand that it's there, but never, you know, will feel like, you know, that there's any kind of, you know, comparison between you and somebody else. And changing course, I see you changing course for the better. So that's what I see for you. Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered. I'm sorry I can't show this card, but you get no because you get Devil upright. For this one, you get yes because you get 8 of Swords reversed. And for this one, you get definite yes because you get the 10 of Pentacles, my beloved Sagittarius. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it at this for you, my beloved, beautiful male, female Sagittarians out there. But I just want to thank you all so very much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being there and supporting me. I love you guys so very much. I just want to wish you all the best in your endeavors, you know, change of course, whatever it may be. But I just want to wish you all the best of luck and thank you again.